Hello everyone, back to tuning into today's second video, doing JMA Friday for today's second video. So, as also on Friday, we're having a look at the weather from up here with Japanese and CFS B2 models, and I should get on that for you in a moment. Just say that first. The video says our 6 AM UK weather forecast, got 10 to 14 there on the way as well, and then I think we're doing the final episode installment of Pub Run Live for you at 10:30 this evening, so I should see you maybe a little bit later on for that one. Please like, share and subscribe on all today's videos and content. Thanks so much everyone for doing that. Right, let's start off with week 1, 500 millibar height anomaly from the Arctic and the North Pole view down from the JMA. So we've got the North Pole just here, then we've got the wider Arctic Circle just there, and we've got mid-latitudes through there, roughly. Okay, so blue is extrapolating to below average heights, which is low pressure, yellow, orange, and red to above average heights, which is high pressure. So break it down to weekly periods even. The first weekly period will take us from the 28th of February today through to the 7th of March. So the next week we'll see lots of low pressure up to the north, in the North Atlantic, and high pressure will be ridging through the West Europe, and we'll have a pretty strong zonal westerly flow as well. Week 2 will be the 2nd to the 14th of March, and no, that's wrong, sorry, it's going to be the 7th. Hang on, got the dates mixed up. Scrub it out. There you go. We were 7th to the 14th of March. Just Gav being Gav, don't worry about it. So, low pressure is out in the Atlantic, then high pressure is away to the east, and we're bringing in more of an unsettled flow there through the second week of March. Should be quite mild though, with the winds coming up from like a southwesterly direction, but certainly looks more unsettled with bouts of rain heading in from the west. And then week 3 and 4 will be the 14th to the 28th of March, and we find high pressure then building to our south and east, with low pressure out in the Atlantic. That's sending the jet stream off up there. Now that should be settling things down, especially so for more southern and eastern regions, and turning pretty well, maybe quite warm actually, with winds coming up from like a southerly southwesterly direction. Could that high pressure become a Scandinavian high and get the wind into the east? Possibly, but of course, even if it does, by the end of March, east probably won't be all that cold in any case. Okay, well, let's have a look at the tropical and mid-latitude view. So we can't see Greenland, Iceland, Scandinavia. Or is there off chart up here? We're in the top right-hand corner of the chart as you're looking at it. Reminder of a week 1, 500 millibar height anomaly with high pressure to the south and plenty of low pressure way to the north, and winds coming up from a southwesterly direction. So, but next week, remember this would be 28th of February to the 7th of March, is coming out with above average temperatures, a nice and mild week is indicated there, and it also looks wetter than average to our north, but a little bit drier than average or near normal further south. So the most unsettled weather in the weekend is in the northwest. Then it looks like all areas are unsettled over week 2, which is the 7th to the 14th of March, with lots of low pressure in the Atlantic. So sorry everyone, temperature anomalies are above average, around 2-3 degrees above average in those orange shaded colours, so very mild, but also wet as well with above average rainfall. And then finally week 3 and 4, finally for JMA, week 3 and 4 with high pressure building back in towards the south and the southeast, low pressures away to the north and to the west. Temperature anomalies remain above average, so it's going to be a very mild March if this is right. Again, 2 to 3 degrees above normal, temperature shading contour there. And precipitation wise, so still looking quite wet actually, especially so for more northern and western areas, but south and southeast could be starting to turn a bit drier. Right, that's the JMA. Let's see how the CFS B2 compares. It's a 500 millibar height anomaly, breaking down to week periods. The first week period will take us from the 28th of February to the 6th of March. The next week sees high pressure over the top of the country. Lots of dry weather to come. Week 2, this is a change from the JMA. Nowhere near as unsettled here This is the 7th to the 13th of March. Still with plenty of high pressure over and to the east. Low pressure's away to the northwest. So that's going to be bringing a lot of dry weather as well, even into the second week of March. Should be mild. And then week 3 will be the 14th to the 20th of March with high pressure generally to the south, low pressure away to the north, winds coming in from a westerly direction. And week 4, even keeps the high pressure going. It's the 21st, 27th of March. Plenty of high pressure to our south and southwest. Low pressure away towards Green and Iceland. Winds coming in from a westerly direction. You'll notice neither the JMA nor the CFS, to the end of March anyway, shows any kind of tropospheric response to a possible sudden stratospheric warming event here. So either they're not picking up on the SSW, or if the SSW does happen, they don't think it's going to have a tropospheric response. So that's interesting to know. Right, so temperature anomalies for week 1 for the CFS, 28th of February, 6th of March, coming out above average. And week 2 is also a milder than average week as well. That's the 7th to 13th of March. Week 3 is the 14th to the 20th of March, again with above average temperatures. And finally, week 4, which is the 21st of March, 27th, that comes out with above average temperatures. 2. And then precipitation wise, week 1 is going to be drier than average in most places, but a little bit wetter in the far north. Week 2 goes wetter, particularly to the north and the west. Week 3 is wetter to the north and drier down to the south. And then finally, week 4 is going to be, well, we're losing a single, but still quite unsettled, especially so for more northern areas, drier again down to the south. Right, well, you'll find out. That's how the JMA and CFS are looking with JMA Friday this week. It was just a snapshot. What 2 miles are showing. They could look different when we do this again next week. Any forecast beyond 5-7 days comes with big health warnings, large pinch start attacks. You'll find out tomorrow what the ECMWF have got to say about all of this. We'll do the EC42 day for you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Right, that's it for that video then. We're going to be back a little bit later on at Week 10 to 14 day. About to bring you update with all stratospheric developments. I think they are still looking quite interesting. And as I say, got pub run season finale coming up for you at 10 this evening. But for this one, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you a little bit later on, and bye for now.